Welcome to the White Belt Mindset. This is your channel about self-development, Jiu-jitsu, and the mental mindset of always improving yourself and making the most out of life. So, to this video, why to start Jiu-jitsu if you are sedentary and lazy? First of all, are you really lazy? What makes you think about this? What makes you think this? Oh, I'm always doing nothing. In my free time, I'm watching TV, eating snacks, playing video games, and I don't do anything, even if I could. Well, what are your alternatives to watching TV or playing video games or laying down on the couch? Going to the gym, walking alone, doing whatever calisthenics in your living room? It's not for everyone. Your alternatives are not good enough. Maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you just don't care enough. You don't like this alternative. So the pain of thinking bad about yourself is somehow smaller than the pain of enduring the things you don't like. Maybe you can endure this, you can take this for a few days or a few weeks, but someday you think, oh, this sucks, I hate my life, I don't like forcing myself to do something I don't like, I don't see the point in this, my life is not that bad. And then you go back to your usual behavior. And the thing is, maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you just don't care. Maybe you don't like it. And that's the importance of finding alternatives, of trying, of experimenting. And I did this with jiu-jitsu. I couldn't stand going to the gym. I tried it twice and I went for 3 weeks and they gave up. I tried walking and I couldn't stand it for 2 days in a row. And I don't really like the thought of walking alone, be it at morning or at night. At night, I surely can. I'm not crazy. And then I tried working out at home and I could make this for a month or two, but someday or another I ended up stopping and I couldn't be consistent. And I used to think that I'm lazy because I'm also lazy in another thing, like doing my chores. But in reality, it's a lot more of issues. Not necessarily ADHD or whatever, but maybe there's another reason that's stopping you or making it harder than it should be. So, in short, you're not lazy. You need to find out an alternative, a healthy alternative to make you active. And to me, it was jiu-jitsu. I I went there with an expectation of trying because martial art is cool. It's a big thing of my country. I'm Brazilian, and it's Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So I think it's really cool. I was expecting to make some friendships, but not I was not having a big expectation because big expectations make you big disappointed. So my main goal was to experiment it, and if I didn't feel uncomfortable because jiu-jitsu is highly contact, and I wanted to see if I feel uncomfortable with the men touching and being being so closer to people, but I didn't. So I fell in love with the community and the people and the support and the movements. I really find it cool, and I'm being consistent with this. And I'm not feeling like I need to, and I'm not pushing myself. I'm not guilt tripping me guilt trapping. I don't know. I'm not guilting myself to go. I'm going because I want this to be part of my life. I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna do this for 3 months and then I got lean and I can be proud of myself and beautiful and then I go once a week and it's done. No, I want this to be part of my life. And I know that this year I have the possibility of going 4 days a week, but I'm not sure about next year. I want to enjoy the time I have, and I won't give up. I won't stop. Don't Doesn't matter if I can't go next year, but I'll go in 2027, 2028. I will go back. But I know for sure that this year I have the chance of being consistent, and I want this. I want that for my life. I am that person now. The person. Okay, then why to start jiu-jitsu if you're sedentary? And this is not this is an sport, but you're nobody starts being the champ and being all fit and then crashing it and becoming a professional in 1 month. Even people who are fit does not necessarily have what it needs to be a full functional jiu-jitsu fighter, because jiu-jitsu is so complex and so complete. It needs flexibility, endurance, strength, resilience. Yes, you need endurance. Endurance. You need a lot of things, and it if you are not a martial artist, it's really difficult to have these traits and at front at the beginning. So, and you don't go to the first class expecting to be in competition the next month. So if you are sedentary, you can start jiu-jitsu, because jiu-jitsu will build your shape. Jiu-jitsu will build the body you need for fighting, for playing the sport, for competing or whatever. You will build the body you need. You don't need to have the body before starting. So that's why you can start jiu-jitsu even if you're sedentary. And why you should start jiu-jitsu if you are sedentary and lazy. Even if you're not, but because jiu-jitsu will practice being consistent and being present and trying, learning, being part of the community will build your confidence, will build your self-esteem. It will give you the space, the place, and the time to you exercise your courage, to prove to yourself that you are resilient and strong, that we will be able to face your fears. I have a great fear of falling. The well, just remember it makes me I'm I fall many times, not so many times. I fall during training. 2 weeks ago, I started falling, and I was really afraid of hurting myself. I didn't like the sensation, the feeling of falling. I didn't know how to protect myself, and I thought not about giving up. I thought I need to learn to fall. I need to become used to falling. So instead of trying to avoid it, I faced it. I'm still facing. And then I asked my teacher, my professor, my trainer, the master sensei, to teach me to in the next class how to fall. But it's really simple. You need to protect your head, and you need to protect your head, making it closer to your chest, and you need to use your this part of your body to tap on the tatami and make some kind of force to alleviate the impact in your body. So you tap and you protect your chest while you're falling and tap. And I train falling almost 30 minutes, I don't know. And I put myself in the position of falling to learn how to fall and to get used to the feeling and not cry like I wanted to. Whoa, yes, this is how Jiu-Jitsu will help you build your confidence, your self-esteem, will prove to you that you are not the bad things that you may think you are. It will give space to you, prove to yourself that you are great, that you're capable, that you're stronger, that you're strong, that you're not lazy, and that you can do the things that matter to you.